Hal here with more Space Engineers, and today we are going to go with what the results of the poll were, and that is to build a base. And what we're going to do is we're going to merge the little hab over there to the new base. But first, we need to get the thing started, and we'll talk about what the long-term plans are. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. So, yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you are having a fantastic week and a terrific Friday so far. And if you're not, well, just remember, it's Friday, so at least by the end of the day, it'll be a good thing. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is, as you can see, I've gone ahead and laid down the basis for our merge point. I want to be able to get the ship that's over there and the hab over here. And what I'm thinking here is we're just going to use the one merge point because I'm going to end up building a lot of stuff around the hab block. Because I'm thinking this little beast is probably going to stay here now, and we will use it as our simple base. You know, just what are you? Cargo explosives. Ooh. I wonder if we shot that down, if it would explode. Anyway. Alright, so what I'm thinking, and I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this or not, I may change this up a little bit, is where we have the merge block. Now, what we need to do is we're going to need to add another merge block here, which is going to be basically at the same level as the landing gear, the base of the landing gear. So I'm trying to decide if I want to have it on the back here, on that little conveyor block there, conveyor junction. Do I want to have it here on this assembler, or do I want to drop it here behind this landing gear? And it's really not an easy choice for me because I'm trying to figure out if I do this. Okay, so the idea is that we're going to end up with like 2 kilometers worth of piping heading in various directions. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have little remote stations that are going to be mining for us, just like the one that we did up on Mars, which is over there somewhere. And I want to have all of that feed back into a central processing and collection area. But before we do all of that, we need to get this thing mounted over here. So, you know what? I think if I do it off the front, let's do it off the front. The question is do I want to? Which way do I want to have the base landing? And I'm thinking we're going to do this being the front of the ship. So what we'll do is we'll get. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this process going. It's probably easier than explaining it to you. Alright, so we are here. Whoop, nope, we want to do this because we need to turn on our thrusters. We hit control group 2. So we're at 41%. We're not too bad as far as all of our fuel is concerned. We actually have enough fuel to do this. Okay. Now we are going to look down a bit here. Okay. What I'm going to try and do is try and get all of this set up and in position. And it should be about there, I think. How close are we? Oh, we're pretty damn close. It only has to go forward 2 blocks. But we need to square it up, which is going to be the fun part. Let's see. Is it this way we need to go? I don't remember. Where are we at? It's that way. Let's try that. So we need to swing this to the left. Okay. Whoop. So swing you that way. Bring you down just a little bit. That's pretty damn accurate. Not too bad. So it is going to need to go forward one block, but that's okay. So we're going to do that with a merge block there. Are you moving? I think you're moving. Come here. Stop that. Alright. And so it's going to need to shift slightly to the left and then come down. We're obviously going to need to level this out. So we do that. Oh, look at you. Okay, we just need to... That was pretty damn accurate. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to do... Did you lock? Alright. Thrusters are still on, right? Okay. Hey, look at that. We have a merge block. Okay, so means we can now turn
Meteor storm inbound.
Those off. I should probably turn the meteors off for a little while. But we have a, Oh yeah, I did throw a couple of solar panels on here just to help charge things up a little bit. I'm not seeing any meteors, so what I'm wondering is which of the bases just got pelted. Oh, alright. Well, that's a thing. Okay, so we now have our ship down. Like I said, I think this is probably going to stay here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and weld this two together. Now, for those who don't know, once I take this merge block out, this whole thing will stay as part of the station. I'm going to make sure that that's actually... There we go. Actually, 1 second. Alright, let's try that again. Now, we don't want this thing falling apart, so we're going to go ahead and weld this up. There you go. And our ship is now stationed. Okay, so that means a couple of things are going to happen here. One, we're going to need to break this thing down and remount it somewhere. It was convenient because it was in here before. But now, I'm not sure where the hell we're going to put that thing. I'm guessing up here, maybe? Yeah, I have no clue where we're going to put the thing. Damn jump drives are too big. I mean, I guess I could take... Oh no, because that's going to be... That's coming off. Alright. Yeah, we're going to have some planning to do on this. Okay. But, before I forget, that can come out. And let's go ahead and get this stuff out here. Is that all of it? No. Got a couple more to place out here. Like I said, this is just going to be the beginnings of the footprint for the base. And one of the nice things about this is that if we get attacked by anything like, dogs or, well, not the spiders, because I will never turn the spiders on. But if we get like dogs or, you know, zombies, whatever, the T100s or 1000s, yeah, the T1000s. If we have any of that kind of stuff turned on, basically our base is off the ground except for the pylon there. And so everything will be able to run under here without really worrying about it getting stuck on portions of the base. I'm actually liking the way this is turning out. Alright, so I need to get things piped through here. And we're going to have to change up a few things. Okay, so we've got all of that. That's done. We've actually got a low connector so we can build a large grid ground-based vehicle, which we'll probably do. We'll probably do a drill vehicle because we're going to have to do some early drilling in order to get some of the areas built up and set up for everything. Okay, so we've got all of that. I don't want to take the ship off yet because it has a shield on it, which is actually offline because of reasons, which means we do need to actually move this then. Okay. Let's see, you've got a connector there. So we need to get, well, so be able to take that stuff out. I forgot you can't pull through those. 2, 3, 4. All right, so we want a connector on this, which is going to go. You know what? Let's just do it. Already got stuff there. So let's take this up. 1, 2. And then we're going to bring this out a couple of blocks. And connector. Now, the reason why we're doing it this way is because when it's connected over the connector, the shield should work correctly. No guarantees on that, but we'll find out shortly, I guess. Connect up. You connect up. Alright. And I'm hoping that it'll have enough, that the shield will have enough area to help cover the fledgling base a little bit. So let's find out. Alright, so you are... so we are going to go turn you on. Sorry about that. I have my notices turned on here. Let's get our ship leveled off here. We want to make sure that everything is squared up before you do this. How close is that? not quite square. Alright, so we can do that. We're going to turn that off for a second. And the ship has its shield back. Okay. So, now what I need to do is I need to start getting solar panels up. Things like these guys can go away. That will need to get broken down. Alright, so what I think we're going to do here is let's run... How many steel plates do I have? I've got a bunch. Okay. So if we go... 10, and then we bring this out... 20. Alright, so let's go here, actually. Let's do this. I don't like the idea of it sitting on a an unfinished block. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's high enough to give us 1, 2, how many is that? It's 1, 2. So this one we don't care about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we put this one here. So what I'm doing is setting this up for two solar panels tall, and then another 2 solar panels tall, and we want to be able to have it come out, say 5 or so solar panels. So we're going to be doing basically 10, 20, 30, 40 solar panels. Once we have the solar panels in place, we'll be able to put the shield generator in. We'll be able to get a bunch of other materials in as well. Do I have interior plates? I do. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go basically the same thing that we did before. We want that to go away. We want that. What we're going to do is have this go... One there. One there. And then I'm going to have... Let's go that way. That way. And we're going to pull parts for 4 rotors. Just because we can. Mainly because of the fact that the parts for the 4th rotor actually give us all of the parts we need for all of the other portions of the rotor as well. Now, I've said this before, and I'll reiterate it here. When you're using rotors, make sure you weld them up before you start really attaching anything with any mass on it. Because what will happen is if you don't, you'll end up with a situation where... That's one... Ah, crap. Damn you, auto-rotate. But yeah, as I was saying, is you'll end up with a situation where as you add mass to it, there will be just enough of a change in the center of balance that it'll start rotating if you don't weld them up first. And that's usually a bad thing. 2, that's 2. 3, 4, 5. 5 little solar panels. See, even with auto rotate turned off, you still auto rotate. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And now we will start the fun that is placing these things. Hang on. Okay. It's fine. We'll go clean it up in a minute. And because we are using the hab, which already has batteries on it, as we finish this up, basically that system will start powering itself up. But you see what I was saying is that now, since we've welded everything up first, we don't have to worry about pieces rotating and trying to chase this. If you've watched this channel long enough, you have seen me chase my rotors. Okay, so let's get a couple. Look, auto rotate is turned off for a reason, guys. Come on. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let me go drop off all of our components here, because we've got a crap ton of them in our inventory right this second. Let's go ahead and move all of that over. Go ahead and refill these really quick. Alright, so how many solar panels? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7? Nice! So we can get all of one side and half the other. Okay. So this is the nice thing is when you have the parts available, how fast the base can go up. Because it's like, you know, we've already done it once, and now that we have more stuff here, and we can come down here. So we need, what, 5, 6 more? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be all of them. Find out here shortly. Ow. There we go. Okay, so we now have a somewhat working solar farm. How much power is that bringing in, I wonder? Let's check solar here. Alright, so you're bringing in 49 kilowatts times 20. So what is that? 100 megawatts? Or 1 megawatt? It's actually not too bad. Alright. The question is that enough for the batteries to charge? Fully depleted. It's pulling in 164, so it's pulling in about half of what it's putting out, which means we will need to go ahead and get the expansion on this quickly. I have got a bunch of plates. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and continue getting this stuff in and done. Come here. Thank you. We'll get the rest of this set up, and I think we'll get the first of the defense towers in. And what I will probably end up doing is I'll probably bring a couple of wind generators online as well, the wind turbines, just to see how much power we get from them in relation to the solar on this planet. Really? See what I was saying about the auto rotate? It is not turned on, but it still wants to do it. Alright. Come here, you. One more. And we're going to do one here. Place. Come here, you. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let me go ahead and get this stuff welded up. And we will start planning where we want things like our central holding area and our defenses. Cobalt. You know, you're almost worth shooting down. Almost. Now, if you were uranium, oh yeah, we'd be all over that. All right, so yeah, we'll do the quick cut, get some of this stuff welded up, and we'll be right back. Are back. So we've gotten a bunch of stuff done. Let me finish getting this welded up really quick. All right, so we've gone ahead, welded up the rest of the. This is our small solar array, right? So we are pushing, what is that, 10, 20, 30, 40? Not too bad, right? 6.2 megawatts, I believe. 6.4 megawatt potential. It's realigning, but it is charging, so that's an important thing. So basically, the batteries are now pulling in 4 times the power that they are putting out, which is very important. Charge is slowly gaining. I guess I could throw them into just recharge mode and be done with it. But we've also gone ahead and put in one of our gunnery towers. I know we are using the mini compact turrets. We're using the tier 4 ones because, well, they're fun. We've already had a asteroid or a meteorite strike. Actually, what did we end up with resource-wise? Did you bring me anything good? What did you bring me? That looks like silver, maybe? Nope, it's gonna be nickel, isn't it? Yeah. Nope, it is silver. Nice. Alright, let's grab this really quick. Always a good thing. Okay, so... But yeah, the strike was a little closer than I would have liked. So I reprioritized getting that tower up faster. Like I said, it's not like it's any big thing because of the fact that, you know, we've already had to do it once. So, yeah. Let's get this stuff up. Is this the only other one? 'Cause I think everything else, like, hit over there somewhere. And you look like silicone. I do believe you are silicone, aren't you? You're silicone. Given the amount of it that we just got, I am going to assume so, yep. Alright. Easy enough. Okay, so let me show you what we've got. We've got all of our lovely solar panels up and running. We have moved the jump drive, which, wow, that charged quick. You're no 2 generator? Oh crap. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop all that off in there. We went ahead and took the chute that was here out, replaced it with a small cargo container, mainly because of the fact that it increases our cargo capacity. But it also served the purpose of allowing us to get rid of that thing and build everything else in here. We have taken out the other merge block that was up here. That's now gone. And you can come out as well because you are no longer needed. We're going to leave that camera there. Mainly because of the fact that when I have ships that are coming in, basically this will allow people in the base to see what's coming up or, you know, already docked here. And what I may do is I may put a camera turret in, because what I want to be able to do is if we have something come up over the horizon in any direction, we want to be able to see what it is. But more importantly, I want to be able to see like when something's docking here, which I'm thinking we may go ahead and put here. And what if I do? What I'll use is I'll use Whip's mouse controls. For those who don't know, Whip actually produced a script that I use every once in a while. Allows you to use your mouse as a way of moving attached rotors, so you can basically build custom turrets. Works really, really well. There's a transport carrier over there. Interesting. But we will be playing around with that much later in the build process. Let's see, you're still getting a little bit of sun. That's a good thing. And you are charged in 4 hours. Alright. So, I think that gets most of the basic stuff done for the base. I have to say, I actually really liked the way that came out. And one of the nice things is that if we want to do so, we can actually duplicate this. Wow, I just thought of that. We could actually really ramp up our production facilities on this planet. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be a thing. What I'm thinking here, just so you know, so I'm not thinking just inside my own head, I'm thinking we're going to create a small hallway here instead of having this be the entrance, and basically reproduce this so that there's another one on this side. So what we'll have is we'll have an entrance area here in the middle, and then we'll have a second of what used to be the habs over on this side, and have that all piped together. And then we have a command area, reception area, whatever you want to call it, here in the middle. Oh, do I have plates? I do have plates, but I don't have enough. Let me grab some more plates. Because before I forget what I'm talking about here, I'll throw you back in there. We're just going to go ahead and grab, I should throw you in there and just grab 1,000. There we go. Alright, so what we're talking about is we have something like this. Was that 1, 2, 3, 5. There'd be a doorway there. This will be a passageway. Because it's a breathable planet, I'm thinking we'll just do walkways there. And then if we went this way with it, that would give us our 5. Really? Oh. That'd give us our 5. I really hate auto-rotate getting turned back on again. And we did what, 3? Okay. basically the same thing here. Come on. And like so, like so. Like so. That's going to come out one. All of this would be filled in. And then basically do the reverse of what we have here. So we'll end up with the same basic setup that we have, where the beds will be on the outer edge on this side, and then the kitchen on this side. Yeah, see? I like it. Now, because of the size of this, I could just have this be an entrance area. Basically have like a set of stairs, a spiral staircase that comes up into the middle. Or I could just have it be a straight walk up. So I'm not sure which way I want to do that. This could go either way. Alright, so I think we're going to have to put some thought into which way we're going to make this whole thing work. But I do think that's going to do it for us for today. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Let me know what you think about the base idea. The nice thing about doing that is that we would be able to, once the ship's out of the way, if we wanted to do so, we could continue this all the way around. And just have basically a collection of these things. That might be actually kind of interesting. And like I said, what we're going to end up with is a mining operation at various points around the lake, and that will feed materials back into the central processing area. I mean, I could just put a cargo block here and have it be see, now I'm thinking about it. There's not enough room for two of these. I'd have to mount it in a different way. Alright, so if we went... If I mounted that in the middle, I could do a central column of like 3 of these with one here. Oh, that could work really well. Alright, so I've got some ideas. So let me know what you think about this. Do you want to see me continue this? Duplicate what we have here. I might even put a second gunnery tower in, just to keep the base secure. And then what I'm thinking is on the top of this one, we'll put the camera turret. Yeah, see? It's all starting to come together a little bit, right? Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just feel like doing something nice for me today, make sure you hit that subscribe. And if you want to be kept up to date with new things as they come out, whether it be Space Engineers or any of the other things that I am planning on reviving on the channel, make sure you ring that bell. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend. And for those who are celebrating, you know, we got a Memorial Day coming up, so yeah, hope you enjoy. Anyway, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, of course it is. Son of a... Where are you coming from? Huh? Are we going to get meteors? Maybe it's hitting one of the other... Nope, there it is. Oh, you know what? I might need to... Oh, nope, okay. Yeah, it got close enough. Look at the Vulcans go. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a thing.